Hi everyone and welcome to Triple M Adventures with Bill. This is my first RC product review and it's on the Eachine FPV DVR recorder, which is this little one here. I've had this connected to my little pilot goggles and it's worked really well. Now on the unit you can power it from the USB, but you can't transfer data. I've tried to get that to work, but it doesn't. So it only can receive power from the USB port. So that means you could put a power pack onto it to power it. Or you can power it from a 2-cell LiPo battery, which there is a connection for. We have a slot for our SD card here. It can take up to a 32 megabyte card. Then it's a very simple device. At the top, we have an I and O. I is input, and O is output, so that you can input from the goggles to record and then play back. On the front there are just 3 controls where you've got, it's a strange way they do this, but to start the DVR recording you push the double arrow to the left and then push that again to stop it. But obviously these buttons are for when you replay, go fast forward, back or play. And that's simply it, that's all the controls that you've got on there. Let's take a closer look at the Eachine FPV DVR. You can see at the top here we have the I and O button, which is input and output. So record, it needs to be on input. This is the jack plug that connects it to your goggles. We then just have 3 controls, that's rewind, fast forward and then play. Now when you are in the input mode, you tap this button once to be able to record, the rewind button, and then you push it again to stop the DVR recording. In our next picture we can see the USB input. Now as I've said earlier, you cannot transfer data via this port, it just takes in power. And there is your 2-cell plug for the 2-cell LiPo battery to power the goggles. This is the way I power it. On the other side is where you put your SD card into the unit. Let's switch over to the DVR recording and you will see I've recorded both the DVR and the sports camera's footage at the same time. I apologise for the lack of synchronisation of my video, but when I was shooting the video, on the sports camera I was shooting at 60 frames per second and on the DVR it's set at 30 frames per second, so that's why we go out of sync. But this video at least shows you the quality of the DVR recording. The sound you're hearing is coming from the sports camera. The DVR does not record sound. You do get static on the recording, but there is no recorded sound. I think this DVR recorder is worth it. It does the job, and if you had this connected to your goggles and your plane went down, you could replay it through the goggles and try and find out where it is. But yes, it is worth it. It does the job, it does record, and I mean you can make your own conclusions by looking at the footage that I've just posted before now, that you can see if you think it's worth buying. But it definitely does do the job. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it please give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed it please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments please leave them in the comment section below because I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy flying. Bye for now. Keep safe.